Good afternoon, everybody. It is Friday, the 19th of December, and for this video, we're going to take a look at the Guthrie housing market and also how the Oklahoma City Metro is currently doing as well. So starting with Guthrie, in the last week, our median list price was $349,990. That's up slightly from the week before, which was $346,875. The median price of new listings is currently $420,000 compared to $310,000 the week before. So that possibly means that there's either less homes in the market right now, so the median has shifted, or that there are more expensive homes on the market, causing that number to raise as well. So that's a pretty drastic shift. So I probably need to do a little bit more digging for that. As far as the price per square foot is concerned, we're at $177.72 a square foot compared to $178.08, so down slightly. The average days on market has crept up, so it got to a low of about 107 back on the 21st of November, and right now we're at 118. So last week we were at 112, so that those average days on market are creeping up. As far as the median days on the market is concerned, we are also up there. We went from 63 last week to 70 this week. As far as price decreases are concerned, so this number has trended down quite a bit since September. So in September, we were sitting at 46.15%, sitting at having price decreases, and that number has steadily gone down. So this week, we're at 31.88%. Last week, we were at 33.49%. As far as relisted inventory is concerned, we've seen that number also trend down, and that's pretty common during this time of year. People don't necessarily want to keep their homes on the market over the holidays, so the ones that are keeping their homes on the market right now are generally more serious. So that number is down to 11.59% compared to last week where we were at 12.74%. As far as inventory is concerned, this has kind of bounced around a little bit. We got to a low of 195 the last couple months back in October, and now we're at 207 homes on market. Last compared to the week before, we were at 212. So as far as the market action index is concerned, it's still right there in that 30 to 32 range, where I would consider it more of a balanced market as opposed to a buyer's or seller's market. There still are decent deals to be had, especially during this time of year, as the people that are selling and buying are generally more serious than all the tire kickers that come out in the spring. So now we're going to take a look real quick at Oklahoma City at this week's numbers. And so as far as Oklahoma City is concerned, the median list price last week in Oklahoma City was $326,340. That's up slightly from the week before, which was at $325,945. The median price of new listings has trended down in Oklahoma City the last several weeks. We got to about a high of $298,000 back on the 28th of November. Got to $300,000 back in October, on October 10th. But right now we're at $275,000. The price per square foot is trending down in Oklahoma City also. This week we're at $173.14 compared to the week before, which was $173.59. We're down from a high. We did get to a high back on the 5th of December, and that's the high for the last several months, but of $173.59. The days on market has continued to trend up in Oklahoma City. So we started at 103 average days on market back on August 29th, and that number has continued to stretch higher as we've gotten into the winter months. So right now we're at 123 days on market compared to 121 days the week before. As far as median days on market is concerned, that number has also continued to trend up as well. We are at 84, and we've been at 84 since November 28th, so for the last several weeks. To give you an idea, back on the 29th of August, we were at 63 days as the median days on market. We are seeing more price decreases here than we do like in Guthrie, so right now that number has gone down some, but right now we are at 39.23% of homes doing a price decrease compared to the 5th of December where we were at 40.22%. As far as relisted inventory is concerned, this has been relatively flat for us in Oklahoma City. So we got to a high water mark back on the 21st of November with 14.89%. Right now we're at 14.01 compared to the week before that, which is flat. As far as inventory is concerned, so there are currently 5,837 homes on the market in the Oklahoma City market. That number is down this week. Like I said, we're at 5,837. Week before we were at 5,908. That's down from a high of approximately the 24th of October, which was 6,314. As far as the market action index is concerned, it is slightly tilted more towards a seller's market compared to Guthrie, but I would still consider this a balanced market, especially as we get more into, closer to Christmas and New Year's. We definitely see transaction counts fall with the holidays, families and stuff, homes coming temporarily off the market, title companies being closed, etc. So if you happen to have any questions about your specific city or town, please give me a call or text 580-917-2731. I appreciate y'all watching, and go Sooners. Bye-bye.